Hey, it's David from B2B. Really hope you're doing well. Thank you for checking out this video. And what I want to talk about today is how we generated nearly £300,000 worth of sales without a website, and why I believe having a simple funnel is more effective than a website for the majority of B2B companies. And just to give you a little snapshot of proof, so this is our CRM pipeline for B2B, and B2B is a growth partner business. So we partner with B2B firms, help them grow, help them generate more revenue, more profit. And we've done 16 deals since we launched in February, and the total revenue is at about 290K at the moment. But the caveat that I should give there is that this doesn't include performance fees. So this is just upfront and setup fees. It doesn't include any performance fees. So that's where we're at so far in just a few months. And the only reason we've been able to do that is we've taken a very simple approach. And I just want to walk you through that and give you a bit of information. And hopefully you can apply this to your business and get some value out of it. And watch through to the end, because at the end, I'm going to break down how we're using this in practice. So the typical B2B website is something like this, looks something like this, okay? And I've broken down this chart into 4 different sections. So we've got traffic sources, we've got landing pages, so where are people going, where is the traffic going? We've got different CTAs, so calls to action, or another way to look at that is lead capturing mechanisms, so different ways to capture leads. And then we also have the conversion mechanism. So what happens, how do we take those leads and turn them into customers? And these are kind of the 4 aspects that we want to think about when we're thinking about our sales and marketing. So the typical B2B company has quite a few different traffic sources. So they might be running paid ads, whether it's on LinkedIn or Instagram or other social platforms. They're probably running some PPC ads on Google. They might have some organic SEO. They might have direct traffic from referrals and things like that. So people typing in their company name and landing on their website. They might have some traffic from organic socials. So if someone's got a personal brand, or if they're posting, on any social media platform, then they'll probably get some traffic back to their website. And then they'll also be generating traffic from their outbound processes as well. So if their SDRs are sending out emails or doing outbound outreach, then that will probably cause people to land on the website. So those are the traffic sources. And then the typical B2B website has lots and lots of pages. I don't know what their average number of pages is, but I'm guessing it's probably something like 50 to 100 total pages on a website. And I've just listed some of them here. So we've obviously got the home page. Typically, you've got maybe 3, maybe 4, 5, 6 different service pages for the different services you offer. You might have solutions pages as well. You might have some sort of features pages or something like that. You've probably got an about page, which is about your business. You've got a pricing page, FAQ, and probably blogs as well. So you might have 50, 100, a couple of hundred different blogs on the website. And so the traffic comes in with from all of these different sources, and every person goes through a slightly different journey through your website. So they might land on one of the service pages and then check out your pricing page. They might land on the blog and then end up on your FAQ page, and so on and so forth. We then come to the CTAs, or the lead capture mechanisms. So you probably have something to book a consultation with you. You might have a contact us form, so someone can fill that in and it goes through to your team. You might have a newsletter that people can sign up to. You probably have some social links, like follow you on LinkedIn, find you on YouTube, and so on. You might have an email address or a contact number that people can just contact you directly. And you might have some lead magnets as well. So whether it's like a PDF download or some form of lead magnet that helps you capture the lead on your website. And then you probably have lots of different lead conversion mechanisms, right? Because a lead that comes from a lead magnet is very different from someone who books in a consultation. So if they book in a consultation, then you're probably going to go straight to some sort of sales process, So you might have a 1-call sales process. You might have a 2 or more call sales process. Whereas if someone, let's say, signs up to your email newsletter, you might not want to contact them right away. So you might just send them into your email newsletter and they'll get nurtured from that. Equally, if someone is downloads a lead magnet, one of your SDR team might reach out to them. So this is all good stuff. The problem is it becomes very hard to attribute where your leads are coming from and which parts of your machine are working really, really well and which parts are lagging behind. So you don't necessarily know which of your marketing channels is performing best at actually driving traffic to your website. The only purpose of these traffic sources is to drive traffic to your website. That's really all they're there to do. And then of your landing pages and the different pages that people go to, it's pretty hard to tell which ones are really resonating with people and which ones are highly effective at converting traffic and turning it into a lead. Equally, with your different calls to action or your different lead capture mechanisms, you don't necessarily know which ones are working best and which ones you should just forget. And then finally, because you're capturing leads in so many different ways, it's very complicated in terms of how those leads convert into customers. So often I have consultations with companies and I ask them what their sales process looks like. And they don't really know because it's bespoke for each different lead that they generate. And that's fine when you're generating 5 to 10 leads a month, although it's still not optimal. But how is that going to look when you're scaling and trying to generate 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 leads a month? Very, very difficult to systemize that. So this is the current state of affairs with most businesses and most B2B websites right now. This is an alternative of a simple funnel, and this is the funnel that we use in our business. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick 1 or 2 traffic sources. So rather than having 5 or 6 traffic sources, you're going to pick 1 or 2 primary traffic sources. So we at the moment, or actually at the time of recording this, we've pretty much stopped a lot of our outbound marketing because we're just focusing on delivering for our customers. So to be fair, coming back to these numbers, they probably could be a lot higher since we haven't been marketing for the last couple of months. But we were running ads on LinkedIn, and we were also posting content on my personal brand profile on LinkedIn. So very LinkedIn centric. And we were driving traffic to a very simple landing page with a video sales letter on it. This is basically what it looks like. So it's a 15-minute long video. And essentially that video is designed to speak to our target customers and explain why they have the challenges that they currently have, and then give them a solution as to how they can solve their the challenges and get the outcome that they want, which for all of our customers is to grow their business without headaches. So that's what the landing page is designed to do. The only purpose of that landing page is to really take someone who's a cold prospect and they've come in from the traffic, and ideally we want to turn them into a lead, a warm lead. And the mechanism that we're currently using is that they book in a consultation with us. And then in terms of the conversion mechanisms, so the majority of customers, we just have a 1 call process because they've got a lot of information from the video already. And so we can take 45, 60 minutes and kind of walk them through, discuss their business, see if they're a good fit, see if we can help them. And if we can help them, then I'll just walk them through a very simple presentation of this is how we help businesses. And then it's up to them to take it or leave it. So it's not a hard sell in any way. It's just, hey, this is what we do. Are you interested? Anyone who doesn't show up for that consultation, or anyone who doesn't convert right away, maybe it's the wrong timing for them. Maybe they have to square some things away in their business, or for whatever reason, they just get added to our email newsletter and they get semi-regular emails sent from us. So you can see with this process, it's much, much more simple, right? So the traffic sources, their only job is to send traffic to the landing page. That's literally all they're designed to do. The landing page, its only job is to take that traffic and convert it into a lead, ideally. And then obviously the lead conversion mechanism is designed to take that lead and ideally convert it into a customer. So what this means is you can diagnose very quickly which part of your process isn't working. So if you're getting a good amount of traffic from whatever method you're using and it's going to a landing page, people are hitting the landing page, but they're not converting, then we can be confident and we can assume that there's something wrong with this landing page. It's not resonating with people properly. You can go in, make adjustments, iterate, test it, and try again. Same with the call to action. Maybe we need a slightly lower bar when it comes to a call to action. We're going straight for a consultation. Maybe there's a way to kind of lower that so more people will become leads. At the moment, this is working fine, but it's something we could potentially test in the future. Whereas the alternative when you're here is it's very difficult to determine, is there a problem with my traffic sources? Is there a problem with my landing pages? And it takes a long time to make changes. Like if we want to change our positioning and our branding and our messaging, it takes a long time. Whereas if we just have one simple landing page, we can do it in a matter of hours, change our positioning slightly, change our kind of headline that we're marketing to, and then iterate very quickly. And I've found that the results really come from that rapid iteration. The quicker you can move, the quicker you can test ideas, then the quicker you're going to come to a point where you're seeing really, really great results. So this is just the version that we use. There's lots of different iterations with this. And essentially what we do with our customers is we build this for them and we help them to run it. So if you are interested in kind of having a chat about that, if you think that this would work for your business and you want to learn more, then please give me a message, shout, and we can have a quick call and see if maybe we're potentially a good fit to work together. But either way, I really hope this was a useful video. And thank you for your time and attention.